We are now at the Black Man's Option. Tonight, I want to talk about the vicious cycle of today's African American women. Why the nice guys will always finish last in America, or will finish first abroad, and in this case, Brazil. Okay? We could probably name this Nice Guys Finish. Yeah, today's title will probably be Nice Guys Finish last in America, but first in Brazil or abroad. Okay, that will be our title tonight. And I want to get down to, I know a lot of brothers, I know a lot of the good brothers who are on this channel, who are in my Facebook group, okay, or Facebook groups now, alright. They are facing these issues every day here in America, Matrix USA, alright, to where the African American women just refuse to accept the fact that they got a problem when it comes down to picking the right mate. And I'm talking about picking the right mate the first time. Okay? They seem to always, somewhere along her line, always to have a nice guy and a bad boy. A good man and a bad boy. Okay? You know the difference when I say good man, yet bad boy? See, a lot of African American women have a tendency to think that, believe that an African American man who has a criminal record, who has a way of treating them like crap, got 50-11 baby mamas all over the city, is a guy that will keep them guessing. A puppy dog. We also, just a couple of weeks ago, we had a sister, if I'm saying her name, if I crashed her name right, baby, I'm sorry. But her name is Shania71. All right, she runs a YouTube channel too as well, and she was on my Blog Talk radio show, and she was basically justifying African Americans' poor decisions and the men that they choose. In fact, she was to the point to where she was saying, "Okay, well, we don't want a guy that's a nice guy. He's like a puppy dog, follows all around. Yes, there, yeah. A guy who treats her right. It's just no. We want a bad boy, a guy that keeps us guessing. Silly stuff. See, these women fail to realize they got a timeline on them. Okay, I look at a woman today like a car. All right, when that car came off that lot, it was the finest thing that you ever seen before in your life. But over time, she just started to lose her luster, and eventually you brought in a new car. Eventually, it started breaking down, not looking good, all that stuff. It's kind of like some African American women, okay, breaking down with attitudes, not looking good because of those attitudes or because of the way they mentally rather, and physically not looking good at all, okay. There's a lot of brothers, I won't go out here and I don't purposely attack African American women. I love African American women. I don't love the things they do and the fucked up choices that they make. And the thing about it is, they just won't see it as a problem. Okay? They see it as, oh, well, shucks. It's just the way it is, But, it's like they don't see that brothers are getting smart. Okay, and the brothers are getting smart now. Good brothers are getting smart. They're getting their passports. Okay? They've seen the world outside of Matrix USA. Alright? They want to do better. They're getting tired of, I'll just pick the thug first, and then when the thug tears her life up, she wants to come back to you with a bunch of baggage. Okay? Brothers are getting tired of that. They're getting tired of it. Life is too short. Alright? And the sisters here in America just won't accept that there are better options out there. You know, there are plenty of Afro-Brazilian women in Brazil. Beautiful women. Drop dead gorgeous women. And I'm talking beautiful women inside and out. All right. And I've been blessed for the past 5 years to go down there almost 14 times to witness all this. And the thing about it is more good brothers are going down there and they're doing the same thing too. They're finding their significant others instead of wasting time here in America. Brothers are packing up. They stop marching, start packing. Basically that revolution has started. The brothers are getting their passports and they're getting out of here. This vicious cycle that you see here. All right. Nice guy. Nice girl. Bad boy. Bad girl. All right. It goes on. And brothers are rolling. The brothers are getting tired of this simping. Okay. The good brothers are getting tired because you got to ask yourself, what are you simping over? You simping over a girl that respects you or a woman that wants to be with you? Okay. All right, a girl that respects you, of course. A woman that wants to be with you, of course. But a woman that can't, if she don't want to do nothing, either or that, you got to step away. It comes time where I can keep talking, but if you're not doing anything, nothing's going to happen. All right, I can only show you the road. You got to walk it. So what's it going to be? The blue pill or the red pill? All right. You know, the video speaks for itself. You pick the right one, well done. Okay? If you have it, you still got issues that you got to work out within yourself. Brothers have got to start stepping up their game. And when I mean stepping up your game, the real way is understanding the choices that you make with today's African American women. You got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Or is it worth getting a passport and going abroad and seeing what the black women of the world, whether it's Brazil, whether it's Africa, whether it's Central America or other countries in South America, okay? Remember, those blacks are worth it. See, a lot of brothers didn't realize, including myself, I didn't realize that I had a choice. I used to always think that I had to be a simp, okay, to be with a woman. Okay, here in America, all right? Because I'm a nice guy, and that's just the way I was brought up. But I keep coming across women who just wanted the hood rat thug. And that woman, you know what? That woman don't necessarily have to be a product of the ghetto. She can be a college student, from a good neighborhood, good upkeep and everything, and still go for the hood rat. And you just can't figure it out. It's Western society only where this is happening. I got brothers over in the UK basically telling me we got the same problem. I get a phone call. Blood Tyler, we got the same problem over here. These bloody black women over here, they just literally following the same ways as the African American woman. Okay? And now we've lost our women. Okay? We bloody lost them. Okay? I'm going to Brazil with you, my man. Okay. Come on down to Brazil with me, brother. All right? We'll spend them British pounds together. But like I said, brothers all over the world of all Western societies, good black men are seeing this vicious cycle and they finally waking up. And they finally doing what they have to do. Since I started my group, I put a challenge out about a couple of months ago. To see how many brothers would get their passports. Being the fact that African American men are the least likely to travel and least likely to own a passport. Okay, I want to change that. It's the fact that last I checked, it was 5%. Okay, and I really believe it was less than that. I really believe it was 2%. Okay, but the thing about it is, brothers are starting to wake up and they're starting to realize, and they're grabbing the red pill, all right, and they're grabbing their passports and they're leaving and they're going abroad and they're seeing that life is the world, rather, is way bigger than the United States. The world, rather, is way bigger than their state. The world, rather, is way bigger than their neighborhood, in their community, in their city. Okay, brothers are starting to see that their options are very vast, especially if you're a good black man. A black man is successful, okay, that has their money following them instead of them following their money, and they can live abroad. You're going to get people out there that are going to tell you that you're running away from a situation. In fact, I had a young woman come on my show, my Blog Talk Radio, and tell me that, oh, well, y'all brothers, while y'all busy running south, to South America, we all need to stop and stand and try to work things out with your African American sister. But you got to ask yourself, like I said, I've reached the age where I just can't. I've tried. I've been there and I've done that. You can't keep beating on a dead horse. Okay? The definition of insanity is always expecting a different outcome over and over again. Okay? If I said that correctly. Doing the same thing over again and expecting a different outcome. That's the definition of insanity. Okay? That's just like today's African American women. You keep trying it over and over again. You keep getting the same result. You keep wanting a hood rat criminal. You keep wanting a dude with 5011 babies spread all over the city. Okay? All right? And then want you to take care of those kids. Okay? All right? And if you don't, oh, you're not a man. It's amazing how a lot of African American women own the patent on what's a man and what's not a man. And let's be all be known, until they do, they don't know what's a man. Because they seem to always pick the lousy man. All right? And then when the good man just realize, hey, I don't need you anymore. I got the black man's option. I'm going to Brazil. I'm going to Africa. I'm going to South America or Central America to find me a good woman. Oh, she only wants you for a green card. Well, if that's the case, I'm getting a whole lot of big bang for the buck, because it seems here a lot of brothers are looking happy with their Brazilian sisters. Okay? Happy. Does that brother look like he's upset? No. Oh, no. Like I said, I'm showing y'all the door. Only y'all can walk through it. All right? Some brothers out there say that, I said this before, that I have an agenda. What my agenda is to see a lot of brothers do the same thing, including myself. Move to another country. In my case, it's Brazil. All right? United States is getting bad for the African American man, especially a good African American man. All right? Our relationships are down the tubes. Our women, they don't know that they got a problem and won't accept the fact that they do have a problem. All right? So it's time for us to start living abroad. Okay? It's time for us to stop beating a dead horse. Okay? You are a good black man, and you're not selling out if you're with a good Afro-Brazilian woman. In my case. All right? What makes you a sellout? And why not? Look at these women. Okay? Chocolate beauty right there. All right? Caramel beauty. All that. Instead of getting this ghetto society of a woman showing her ass all the time. All right? And now moving on to the next generation. All right? The good men are making their move. They're getting their passports. They're getting their visas. And they're doing their thing. All right? And they're traveling. They're traveling abroad. You are not a weak nigga because you decided you want something better. And you did what you had to do to travel. In fact, I want all black men who had traveled, who got stamps in their passports, okay, to feel real good about yourself. All right? Because you stepped up your game. You upgraded. Okay? Any black man that goes out of this country and deals with a non-westernized woman, you upgraded. You upgraded. And you stepped your game up. Okay? That right there is stepping your game up. All right? When you're back here simping in America, listening to guys like Jason Black or Tommy Sotomayor, Okay, Tommy Sotomayor saying one thing, oh, grab yourself a white girl. Jason Black saying the other thing, oh, well, y'all brothers need to stop. Y'all simps up here, you're going to be simps down there. You know, you don't need to hear that negativity. All right? Charles Tyler's here to give you positivity. All right? And facts. Best way I can. All right? And also show you the way of how to get down there. Okay? Here you go. That's my agenda right there. Showing brothers who didn't even think about getting a passport. Like I said earlier this year, I made a challenge in my Facebook group, Afro-American men versus Afro-Brazilian women, would you date? All right? I challenge brothers to go down there, get your passport, get your visa. And so far from that challenge, I've seen a lot of brothers make that move. And I'm hoping that they make that move to the black man's option. Okay? And do their thing. You know, it's about time brothers get themselves together and see the world is so huge. Okay? And if you got your passport, once again, well done. If you haven't gotten your passport, get to it while you still can. All right? You get your passport, everything else starts to become real easy after that. All right? You got your ticket out of the matrix. Otherwise, stay here, Mr. Nice Guy, and keep getting, oh, you're a nice guy, but I see you like my brother. I need a guy who, you know, keeps me guessing. All the stupid shit that will always keep African American couples behind, or African American communities behind. Okay? It's time for us to start venturing out of the matrix, starting new lifestyles and understanding new cultures elsewhere. Okay? It starts right here at this YouTube channel, going to my Facebook group. Okay? Please subscribe if you hadn't subscribed. Help me out. All right? This is Charles Tyler over at the Black Man's Option. Remember, I showed you the door. Only you can walk through it. All right? Let's see what the world is all about. Charles Tyler signing off for the Black Man's Option. Check y'all later.